You may have noticed recently that Skylum have released a new software in the form of Luminar Neo. Now, last week I noticed there was quite a lot of videos on it from Jim Nix and everyone. And I held back from doing a video on it, and the simple reason I held back was because I wanted to know more. I didn't want to advertise a software that I didn't know too much about. And don't get me wrong, during the affiliates meetings we were given lots and lots of information, but for me I still wanted to know more about it before I mentioned it on the channel. I've been to the second affiliates meeting now and I know a lot more about it. There's still a couple more to come up, but for now I'm quite happy. In fact, I'm very happy with what I know about it, and I'll happily tell you what I know. The software is aimed at a different user, and for everyone that used Luminar 4 and 4.3, I'm going to say that this is aimed at you guys. This has layers, and it has a lot of more features that have been added that users have been asking for, and I'll be honest, I'm actually really quite excited to try this. I haven't tried it yet. We have not been given a beta version to test it yet, and that's simply because the user interface is not locked down. As soon as I have a beta copy to test, I'll let you guys know how it actually works and where I see the benefits are, and if there's any pitfalls. There's always going to be pitfalls. It's a brand new software, there's always going to be. But what we've been told is it's a brand new engine, and it's different from the Luminar AI engine. It has layers, which everyone has been asking for, and you may have noticed that recently, over the last few months, if you watch this channel, that I'm back outside and I'm shooting outside, and because that's what my love is, to be outside. But my other passion as well is creating composite imagery, and this software is bringing this back. I'm going to show you some of the slides that we've already seen and some of the tools that have already been mentioned, and a couple of the things that have been mentioned as well, just to kind of whet your appetite for it. Now, this is no way a sales pitch, and I have read the comments on other channels about why are they bringing out another software, why are they doing this, they haven't finished this one, and Skylum hasn't finished that one, and I understand that. I totally and utterly understand that. All I'm going to do is relate to you what I know and what I think. So hopefully you'll bear with me and let me do that. As I said at the beginning though, it's two pieces of software. You have Luminar AI and now you have Luminar Neo for different purposes. And one of the main things that I can see is Luminar Neo is a creative editor. That's what it is. This is where it falls into, I would say, the kind of ballpark for people that enjoy adding layers. There's new tools that I haven't mentioned yet. I'll dive right into it very soon, but there's new tools there that I think, once I try them, I'll let you know better, but I think are really going to speed up the process of creating new images. So I'll dive right in just now and show you the slides and try and fill you in with what we have been told. So you've heard that much about Luminar Neo from different things. The first thing I'm going to mention is the Mask AI. Now this has been, and I've noticed the comments on some of my videos as well, when are they going to introduce Mask AI, because other software has it. Well, the Mask AI can be used to combine multiple AI powered masks to speed up editing, use a mask to target how a tool is applied. So you can actually use it to select certain areas. As the software progresses, so I'm told, there will be more things added to the Mask AI. And the visual that you see in the road there, you see sky, vegetation, road, mountains and vehicle. There is going to be more added to that. So that is one thing that I'm looking forward to trying out for selections. Next, we're moving on to the layers, or moving back into layers. And this, to be honest, is a godsend. Bringing back layers is one of the best things I think they've done in a long time, because of the editing possibilities with this. As you know, it is a creative editor. I'm going to state that again. It's a creative editor. But I'm also sure that I can use this with some of my landscapes as well, just depending on what it is I want to do with them. But for the fact of compositing images together, this is going to be really, really good. Some of the examples you've seen look quite intricate, others look quite simple in their approach, but that's down to the individual artist that's creating them and the end result that they are after with their images. So now that we have layers back, that means the possibilities are endless, and I'm really hoping that everything works. Probably out of the box it won't. There's always going to be bugs. There's always going to be bugs. There's bugs with every software, but hopefully they'll be ironed out really, really quickly and we can start editing with them straight away. Also got replacing backgrounds for portraits. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that back with Luminar 4 it was one of the first things I tried to see if I could replace a background, and it worked fine, but now it looks as if it works really, really well. And again, this is layers and it replaces backgrounds. You'll be able to mask out the small bits that haven't worked properly, I'm guessing though, and be able to clean them up as you go. So the possibilities again, I suppose, are endless. And then it's balancing the light. Balancing the light within the images is going to be one of the things that we're going to look forward to, which brings me right on to Relight AI. Now the Relight AI, from what I've seen, can, as you see here with this example, relight an image, underexposed image, and relight it. But where I'm thinking it is from the compositing side of view. If we create an image and composite it together and then you want to relight certain areas, we may be able to do this. Now I'm guessing with this. I'm just totally going down the compositing route for this software, and it's simply, as I say, because of the Mask AI and the re-addition of layers. So hopefully from this you can see where I'm coming from, and as I say, I'm looking forward to trying it. If you listened all the way through that, thank you very much. And as I say, I don't have a copy of Luminar Neo yet to try. I'm looking forward to trying it. I've got a couple of images I want to test it with when I actually get the software. And if you've been in this channel before, you know I do a lot of Luminar videos, but in the last wee while I haven't been doing as many, and that's simply because I've been getting outside more. I'm getting back into photography now that lockdown has happened. But with Luminar Neo, it's going to allow me to do and have the best of both worlds. So I'm going to be able to increase the videos with Luminar Neo. Luminar AI I use. There's certain parts of it I don't use. There's a certain system in it that I go in and that I use. I've actually created my own presets and I use them for most of my images. And being totally honest, that's the most I ever use it with for Luminar AI. The rest is done in Lightroom and Photoshop, but it is a part of my workflow. Luminar Neo looks, from what I've seen so far, as if it's going to become a bigger part of my workflow, especially for the compositing. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it didn't drag on too long, and hopefully it's whetted your appetite. As you know, I'm an ambassador for Skylum. A photographic ambassador for Skylum. I'm also an affiliate, so down below I'm going to put a link for Luminar Neo. With that link it'll take you to a page and it'll give you all the benefits that you would get for pre-ordering Luminar Neo. I'll get a kickback in that if you use that link, so that helps me keep the channel going and everything like that, so I'll get that. The price for the pre-order isn't that much. In the grand scheme of things, to be totally honest, it's not that much. And if you know, and if you're a Luminar 4 user, these are the ones that I think, from what I've seen, would absolutely love Luminar Neo. So if you're a Luminar 4 user, go in and check it out. And as I say, I do get a kickback from that if you purchase using this link. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching. If I get any more information that I feel would substantiate another video, I'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.